Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm planning with this kit from ButterCremeStickers. It's called Afternoon Gala? I'm not sure. It's definitely a purple bonanza in rose gold foil, and I just love it. ButterCremeStickers is a shop that's new to me, or was new to me, but I've recently gotten a PR code from, and I'm really enjoying planning with their stickers, so let's get into it. Yeah, this week has been a week. You ever have one of those weeks where you just feel like, I'm not sure that I've done that much, but I'm just like super exhausted? Yeah, that's the kind of week that I'm having. I have been really busy at work. As you all know, I just started a new job, I guess about a month ago, and really getting into the swing of things. And you know, being a manager for the first time, also getting used to that. It's very different, the kinds of things you need to think about as a manager versus you know, not a manager, a direct report to someone. And obviously, you know, I also have a manager, so I'm not only a manager, I'm a direct report. I guess they call that quote unquote middle management. But yeah, it's just been such a different, you know, experience. And the funny thing is, you know, someone told me once about middle management that they're like, you get kind of the worst ends of it. Like, you're responsible for, you know, executing on your boss's vision and then communicating that vision to like the people that you manage, but you don't have so much control over things. And I actually don't think that's been true for me so far. I've really felt like I'm able to like contribute to the organization and decision making. So I don't feel like I'm, you know, just kind of doing what someone else tells me to do and kind of getting complaints from the people below me. But yeah. So of course, so far everything's been from the kit. That August script is Honeyinked, and the little bow up top is NikkiPlusThree. This week's script is Pretty Pink Toe, and these boxes are from the kit. The little bow sort of divider thing is from my freebie with ButterCremeStickers. Again, I kind of brushed past in the beginning, but if you like any of the stickers here and want to pick them up from her shop on Etsy, feel free to use my code ASH15 for 15% off. So yeah, and you'll get my freebie, which these bows are from. And if you want to see my freebie, check out my stories on Instagram at Planned with Ash. So yeah, this week I was feeling very purple. As you can see, my nails are also purple. Purple was actually my grandmother's favorite color. Was it purple? It wasn't purple per se, it was lilac. I remember from when we had her 65th kind of birthday party, she asked for everyone to dress up in this kind of lilac powder purple color, and we all did. And yeah, it was, you know, it was an affair to remember. My mother, when she had her 40th, her favorite color is orange, and so we all, I think, tried to wear orange with moderate levels of success. I think I ended up wearing something that was much more of like a blood orange, like definitely redder than orange, but you know. So I'm marking that I went to executive coaching. That laptop is from Wright Stationery, and I caught up with Caroline, an old boss of mine on my previous job. I'm always a little bit nervous about putting people's names on my planner because you know, there's just like a little bit of unease of like, man, am I like revealing too much information? Am I like, you know, putting the person, like, are people, I mean, no one's obviously going to go, I think, and look up this person, but you know, you just kind of feel weird about writing people's names in your planner, but I decided to anyway. And then I marked that I do my Trello board and weekly planning, which I do at the beginning of the week on Monday. I usually have kind of a little kind of, they call it a parking lot. Sometimes I've seen this area at the end of the week on the Friday of the previous week where I just put everything that I'm planning to do, and I usually go to that area and then start to prioritize things for the week. That planner is from CraftsByThaowie. This work script is also from ButterCremeStickers, and this divider that I'm struggling to put down in one place is from Honeyinked. And yeah, I haven't been using a ton of these. I think I end up bringing it back in later, but I just felt like it was too much right now. So the divider that I replaced it with is from Pandabird Design. The nail polish bottle is CraftsByThaowie. That pink nail sticker is from Letters from Lay, and these rose gold headers are from Rose Colored Days. All the deco you see is from the extra deco sheet on the kit. This is actually a new thing for me, and by new I mean like I just never did this before, to really get the extra deco sheet. Before I'm like, I don't need that. I have enough deco on my own. False. That is false. Older Ash, you need to get, or previous, past me, you need to get the deco because you're gonna need it for layering, and you don't want to have to like scramble in your leftovers to find deco because you won't be able to find it. So that's just a reminder for myself. The little spray bottle, I think that's Planning World, I'm pretty sure. And I marked that I was gonna have Starbucks breakfast yesterday, and then on Wednesday I was packing and tidying up for my drive to LA for work. So, with the Delta variant of COVID surging, I don't wanna have too much COVID chat, but I was like, I could just drive. It's not that far, and I do like long drives. And okay, so not that far is relative. The drive truly is like 5.5 hours. Let's be real. But that doesn't feel that far to me because when I was in grad school and undergrad, me and my father would regularly do the drive from North Carolina to New York, where I lived. And that's like a 10-hour, 11-hour drive. So a 5-hour drive is like, nah, I could do that to me. I also really like kind of driving, long solo drives. I feel like it's kind of meditative for me. I get to just like think about things. I get to listen to music to relax. It's one of those places where I'm like, okay, I'm not supposed to be doing anything else. Like I feel kind of this, space to just like be in wherever I'm at. So earlier that day I lifted weights. I went to therapy, and then I did my drive to LA. I do usually an evening drive on a Wednesday, and I'll come back on a Saturday morning to really kind of avoid the traffic. I'd say the nighttime trip is probably much more enjoyable. For one thing, people are going a little bit faster, so there's not as much like bumper to bumper traffic. Two, I just put on some tunes and just like kind of relax into it. And I'm usually a lot more awake too in the morning. Not that I'm not awake, in the night, not that I'm not awake in the morning, because trust me, I'm not driving half asleep. But I just feel a little more alert at night because, I've had the whole day and I'm kind of like reflecting on the day. So Thursday, I went to Starbucks again, and then I went to work, and then a 30-minute walk after work. I walked around the place I was staying just to kind of see the neighborhood. Not that I'm like planning on moving or anything, but just wanted to get outside and get some exercise. Then I had dinner alone. The last time I went for work, I had dinner with my coworkers, but this time, I was pretty tired from the drive, and I just felt like, hey, I want to chill. I'm a big introvert. I think I've said this before in my videos. And so dinner alone to me is like, it's pretty relaxing. For one thing, I get to pick the kind of food that I want. Sometimes when I have dinner with other folks, I feel like I can't pick the food. Like I have to kind of eat what they want to eat. And so I get to pick what I want. And then also, when I'm done, I'm done, and I get to go home and I don't have to kind of like be like, yeah, well, I don't really feel like hanging out or anyway. So I'm marking my weekly wrap up. This is again the thing I mentioned earlier with the parking lot where I kind of like do a little brain dump of here's everything I need to do next week. And Friday, I was super tired, so I just ordered room service. I didn't even bother to try to pick up dinner from anywhere or do anything. I just was like, hey, can you just bring it to the room? I also needed to go to bed early because the next morning I was driving back from LA. And I had to leave at the lovely time of 6 a.m., which is just, whew! And when I'm leaving at 6 a.m., that means I'm waking up at 5:30 to get all my stuff together, shower, brush my teeth, wash my face, get some breakfast, and yeah. So by the time I get back, I'm super tired and I'm just relaxing at home. And the plan is just to really just chill because it's like a 330, mile drive. So I don't really think about it as being, tiring because I'm like, hey, it's a little bit relaxing of an activity for me. But when I look back at it, I'm like, wow, you drove almost 700 miles, so intense. So Sundays are usually when I sit down and then start to plan out my week. I will usually film on Sunday or Monday, depending on how my Sundays go. and then I'm planning to meditate on Sunday. And yeah, I'm just gonna finish up by marking the weekend at the bottom. This deco came with the deco sheet that I thought was lovely for the weekend, and also on the date dot sheet that she included, the weekend script came, which is like, that is one of the fastest way to win my heart, is include a weekend script, because I just love it. That means I don't have to search for one or try to find one, and I don't have a lot of them that are foiled, so amazing. So yeah, that's the spread. That was my week this week. You all got to hear about it. I'd love to hear how your weeks went in the comments. And yeah, happy Sunday, and see you next time.